Well, it's a little bit on the windy side today. It was setting a few traps, marten traps, and I also got a couple of rabbit snares out that I got to check. And looks like rabbit back on the menu. Well, nothing in that set right there. But I got a rabbit here though. Just look at that, they're nice and white now. Yeah, no trouble seeing in through the woods. The rabbits, are not really plentiful in this particular little area, but this is the second one now I'm after getting out of this snare right here, and with a bit of luck, I'll get another one here before too long. Yep, not after a lot, just a scatter one like that to keep the old pot going. See, a lot of the wire's kinked there a little bit, but not kinked, but like buckled there a little bit, but it's not bad. So should get another one here out of the same snare. You always inspect your snare after, make sure he's not kinked or anything, and you don't want to catch a rabbit and lose him just because of a bad snare. There's an old saying, if there's a lot of dogberries, there's going to be a lot of snow. It's late coming though. Lower elevations there's pretty much none, just a little bit up in higher elevations. But that's the saying, a lot of dogberries, a lot of snow, and I guess later on in the winter we'll find out how true that is. But that's the saying. Got to look a little bit coming down there now. Day November the 8th. So out checking a few traps. Nothing so far. Lots of traps left the haul, so not too worried yet. Well, I must say the ground is nice and soft for walking on. But underneath the snow, this caribou moss, and it's getting pretty plentiful here now. And this is the stuff, we get a lot of snow here, so caribou got to dig down through the snow to get at this moss, and it got to be enough there, I guess, to get more calories out of it than what they're burning off. But yeah, I guess before the caribou rebounds, I guess the food supply is going to have to rebound first. And yeah, looks like this is coming along nicely. Another few years, there's going to be a lot of food on the land for him, so they'll make it easier for him, during the harsh winter. Well, look at that right there. That is the first marten of the day, as well the first marten of the season. I think it's the 12th trap. I was kind of expecting one before this, but it's early in the season, and we'll see how the rest of the day goes. But it was not an overly fast start, but anyway, we got one, so that's good. And like I said, we got quite a few traps left to go through yet, so this day could get a lot better yet. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that. Well, he's a bit of a foxy color, and the tip has gone off his tail, but that's all right, not complaining. It's just good to get the first one under the belt, the first one of the season. So, and I got the trap reset, and just gonna move on to the next set here now. But yeah, so that's the first one, and hopefully is the first of many. As I was walking in through the woods, this bird was just started flying around a little bit. Must be crippled or something. Look at that. I've never seen the leg of it. I never fired at him or anything like that. Look. Oh yeah, a crippled bird. Look. I think I'm gonna put him out of his misery. All right, plucked a few feathers out of him. Kind of like a feather set here. Noticed also that he was blind on one side there, so I'm just using him for bait. And when this trapping season is over, I'll take him out of the box and I'll just throw him on the ground. And I tell you, nothing goes to waste in nature. Something will eat it up for sure. But a crippled bird like that, I'm just going to use him for bait. Yeah, it's snowing a little more heavier here now, and I guess if the dog breeze is right, we're going to get a lot more of this through the winter. And I hope we get a few more of these as well. Just look at that right there. That's number 2 for today. And yeah, this one looks a bit darker. So that's good. He should fetch a better price at the auction. Trying to zoom out. Okay. Still getting used to the phone. Yeah, this one is a better color for sure. And this is a young one. And hopefully one of these siblings comes back along this way. Well, a few years ago, I had a marten box right there. And a black bear came along and just demolished the box. So I put another box here, but I moved them just up on the bank a little higher here. And look at that. The trap has gone out of the box. And I think I see a toe or something stuck out right there. So, yes, sir. Look at that. Hat trick for the day. And, you know, I believe, though, this is the first marten I got in this area. And I was almost thinking, too, like, if I don't get neither one here this year, I would move that box and put it in a different location. And, but anyway, I kept it in here, and I'm glad I did. See, the other one was just down right there, and there's a piece of plywood left on the tree, and I'm actually going to tear that off and probably use that in another box. Beautiful marten, and one good thing, they're not overly froze too hard, so I got no trouble taking the traps off, and so that's good. Sometimes, you know, you'll get them in areas that you don't expect them at times, so that's good. It's like a bonus when that happens. And but anyway, look at that, another big land butte right there. Beautiful marten. And on to the next one. You know, once a year when I'm in this area, I come to this birch tree here and just checks out the chaga. I harvested some here a couple of years ago, and I took too much off when I did. But now I can see that it's really starting to take off again, the growth, and a little bit there as well. So I say in another couple of years I might be able to harvest a bit here again, but I'm just going to let it be for now and let this piece keep growing out. And looks like got some growth here and coming out right there. So anyway, I keep an eye on this. I've been watching it every year now for a while. There's also a bit on this tree here as well. And one good thing now, I can zoom in with the phone, have a good look at it there. And yeah, it's a little bit bigger than it was last year, and I'll keep watching it, and down the road I may harvest some from there as well. But for now I'm just going to let it be. And I was kind of looking around a little bit. When I set that box there was a French hen here, a rough grouse. But he's not here today. I left him alone when I was setting, but I said if I see him in the day, I'll get him for a pot of soup. But anyway, squirrel soup, I suppose. Yeah, I must say, you know, seems like partridge is a bit scarce in this area. I seen a rough grouse when I was setting, and that crippled spruce grouse when I was just a little while ago. So don't seem to be a lot of partridges up in this particular area. But look at that, number 4, and that's what I call a big land butte right there. That's a big marten. Look at that. Oh, he's a brute. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the big land brute right there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the bait is still there. There's always a bonus. All right, let's get this baby out. Oh, yeah. That's a nice big marten. That's the biggest one for today. Still got another little few traps left to check, so who knows? We might get another one. Every one counts now. Yeah, so that's number 4. I think it had a little bit of rain on the lens there. Yeah, it's like wet snow raining almost here now. It's pretty miserable, you know, getting through the woods. I ended up with 4 marten yesterday. Not too bad, I suppose. It's only early in the season. And I had a couple of more sets that I wanted to check today. No luck though. There's the last one right there, and had a rabbit snare right there. So I guess that's going to be it for this video though. Really appreciate y'all watching. Take care. All the best from the big land.